Okay, they want us to write the first 15 counting numerals in base 2. So that means this. The first 15 counting numerals are, if they said write them in base 10, you would just write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They want you to write them separated by commas. Okay, that's how you do it in base 10, because that's what we do always. We do base 10. But they don't want base 10. They want base 2. So how do I write 1 in base 2? So let's remember what that is. I think about all my base 2. I've got 2 to the 0. I've got 2 to the 1, 2 to the 2, 2 to the 3, 2 to the 4. Right? Kind of like base 10. This was 10 to the 0, and this was 10 to the 1. Right? So for 15, I have 1 10 to the 1, and I have 5 10 to the 0s, and 10 to the 0 is just 1. So that's how I get 15. Okay? Just to review with you how that works. So I'm doing it in base 2. So this is my ones digit would be 2 to the 0, which is, there's 1, right? 2 to the 0 is 1. 2 to the 2 is 2. 2 to the 2 is 4. 2 to the 3 is 8. 2 to the 4 is 16. So I need to figure out how many I need. So what's the number 1 written in base 2? Look down here at my bottom. What do I need for 1? I just need 1 of the first. So this is just 1. Okay? So there's my first numeral written in base 2 form. Now let's write the number 2. How do I write the number 2 in base 2 form? Again, look down here. I need 1 of these, and I need 1 of these and 0 of these. Right? So I need 1 and 0.
What?
How do you write the number 2 in base 2? I need 1 of these, right? Now how much do I have if I have 1 of these? How much do I have? I have 2, and that's all I need, right? So I have to write a 0 to hold the place. I can't write nothing, because if I just write 1 again, it looks like it's the same number as the number 1. So I write 1 comma 0. This means I have 2 to the first, and this means I have 0, 2 to the zeros.
So
right?
Is this what we did last night?
It's what we did last night. So I have 1 of the 2 to the firsts plus 0 of the 2 to the zeros, which equals 2.
Are we writing?
We're writing all 15 numbers in base 2. That's what the directions said to do. It said write the first 15 numerals. Numerals are counting numerals, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 15. Right? That's the red. That red is the first 15 counting numerals in base 10. They don't want base 10. They want base 2. Okay, so now we're going to do 3. What's 3 in base 2? What's 3 in base 2? Well, I need a 2. I need a 2. And I need a 1. Right? You understand? So I need 1 of these, and I need 1 of these. So 3, written in base 2, is 1, 1.
Okay. How did you know to stop at 2 to the 4th?
Well, because 2 to the 4th is 16, and what am I going up to?
15.
I don't need any more than that. In fact, I don't even need that.
So you could stop at 2 to the 3rd?
Yeah, but we'll do it when we get there. We'll write it in when we get there, if we need to. Okay, so what's 4? What do I need for 4?
Wait, I'm still...
Look at my little key down here. Look at your what's the biggest one that I need? Look at these numbers down here. What's the biggest thing that I need? Which of those is the one that I need to start with? I need 4, right? And how many 4s do I need?
1.
I need 1 of those. And how many of the 2s do I need if I have a 4?
0.
And how many of the 1s do I need if I have a 4?
0.
So my number is 100. Now that you might think, well, no, that number is 100. No, because we're not in base 10. We're in base 2.
So what number is that then?
That number is 4. That number equals 4 if we're writing in base 2.
Okay.
Okay, now how about the number 5? What do I need?
You need 2 to the second.
I need 1 of these.
And
Do I need any of the 2s?
To the first.
I don't need any of these, right?
Well, you do.
Nope, because that would be 6. 4 plus 2 would be 6.
Well, you need 1 of them.
Nope, I don't. I need a 1. I need this one. I need a 2 to the 0. So I need 0 of these, and I need 1 of these.
Okay.
So I need 1, 0, 1. That's my number. That's 5 written in base 2. 101. So let's continue. Number 6 would be, I'm just going to go a little bit quicker here. It's going to be 110. 7 would be a 4, a 2, and a 1. Those add up to 7. 8 would be, that's the new one, 8, and then 4 zeros. 9 would be 1 more, so I'm adding 1 to 8. So I put a 1 there. 10 would be an 8 and a 2. 11 would be an 8. An 8, a 2, and a 1. 12 would be an 8, a 4. 13 would be an 8, a 4, and a 1. 14 would be an 8, a 4, and a 2. And 15 would be an 8, a 4, a 2, and a 1.
Yeah.
So those are all your answers for base 2. Now we have to do the same thing in base 9. So if I'm going to do it in base 9, I'm going to change.
An easier way to write it out, so it's easier to look at.
Change my little key down here. You can do it however you want, but this is how I'm going to do it for you. So 9 to the 0, which is 1. 9 to the 1, which is 9. 9 to the 2, which is 81. So I don't even have to go. I actually don't have to go. All I have to do is 9 to the 1. So 9 is actually really easy to do, because our digits, remember, we can have 0 of these, we can have 1, we can have 2, we can have 3, all the way up to 8. And same with this, 0, 1, 2, all the way up to 8. We never have more digits than that. So what would 1 be? It would be 1. What would 2 be? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That takes you all the way up to the number 9. And then how do you write the number 9 in base 9? The number 9 is going to be a 1. I'll change the color for this one. The number 9 is going to be 1 of these and 0 of these. So it's a 1 and a 0.
Okay, so
The number 10 in base 9 is a 1 and a 1. The number 11 in base 9 is a 1 and a 2. 12 is 1 and 3. 13 is 1 and 4. 14 is 1 and 5. 15 is 1 and 6.
You just went way too fast.
Well, all I'm doing for each one of these, look what I'm doing. This is 9 plus 0. This is 9 plus 1. This is 9 plus 2. 9 plus 3. 9 plus 4. 9 plus 5, 9 plus 6. That's all I'm doing.
You didn't have to go to 16, right?
No, this isn't 16. This number is 15
Oh.
because it's base 9. What does 1/6 in base 9 mean?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
1/6 base 9 would be a 9 plus 6, which equals 15. That's what changing the base, or that's what base has to do with.